Show. Innovate, connect, and bloom.
Welcome to the Bloom Show. This is Saeed, your host. The Bloom Show is brought to you by Above All Flowers and New Bloom Solutions. Today, we're going to hear from one of the top rose growers in the world. And what does it take to become a top rose grower in the world? And how do they work closely with their wholesale partners and other companies in other sectors to help them grow their business and to work as a partnership as well? This company is by the name of Hoja Verde. It's one of our clients, which we really appreciate, and they're able to supply to our customers some of the best roses we've ever seen. So today we're going to learn about their infrastructure, their company, and especially about Hernan Davila, the corporate sales manager of Hoja Verde. So without further ado, allow me to introduce to you and bring onto the show Hernan Davila. Thank you.
The Bloom Show. Innovate, connect, and bloom.
Hey, Said.
Hernan, how's it going?
Good. You?
Very well, thank you. It's always I always joke around that it's funny that it's like I see you for 10 minutes and hi, how are you? Long time no see.
Yeah, of course. A little bit the difference in between the countries, right? Whenever I see you over there at the shows, it's like, hey, I've missed you guys.
Yeah, it's true. It's funny, but there is virtual world, so it does work. Zoom and all. But Hernan, thank you again. Especially, I just had a client that we were laughing that a client said, "Hey, man, today you're doing a show no one's going to watch." But thank you for making your time to be on the show during Mother's Day. I know that it slowed down a little for you, but it's also busy for you. So thank you for making time, and thank you to Hoja Verde for allowing you to come on today. Appreciate it.
Thank you very much for the invitation. It is a pleasure actually to talk about the Hoja Verde over here at your show.
Thank you. And firstly, I want to say thank you to all of our the viewers today. Thank you for being here too, since we completely understand that it is Mother's Day. But as I said, we do it every other Tuesday. So for us, is it to be important to keep it consistent. But thank you for sharing your time with us today. And this show is for the floral community, by the floral community. So feel free to ask any questions that you want to learn more about Hoja Verde or Hernan. Hernan might be a really interesting guy. So please, please feel free to ask questions or give Hernan a shout out. If you're one of his coworkers, give him what's up. Tell him how's he's doing, and pick on him a little bit if you like to. But Hernan, let me jump right into it. Tell me about you. How long have you been with Hoja Verde? What's your title? And also, what other industry do you come from, or what's your career path look like?
My career path, actually, I'm an agronomical engineer. So I studied agronomical in the university, and after that, I was joking around with my friends always like, I don't want to work in the flower industry. It's too time consuming. And so this was whenever I was like 21 or something. And my first job was like a post-harvest chief in the floriculture industry. So Since then, I have been 22 years right now working in flowers. Most of the time in roses, some of the best companies over here in the country. Thanks Lord to that. And I've been working with Hoja Verde for about 9 years right now. So it's been it's been very nice. I love to work with Eduardo. It's a company that takes the best out of you and showcase it to the people and the clients that we serve. So it's another type of things that you do.
No, it's a very serious company, and we enjoy working with you guys too. It's a very, very, very professional company as well, and it shows in the product you deliver, for
Thank you
sure.
very much.
So let's dive into a couple questions.
Great.
Let's go with our first question here. Let me see. I like to put them here. Can you give us an overview of Hoja Verde and its mission in the floral industry? And I think mission's really important. We do a lot of marketing, and believe it or not, we'll talk to companies and say, what's your mission? What's your vision? What's your voice? What's your tone? And they're not aware. So what is your mission as a company?
As a company, I believe like producing flowers is like more than a thing that we do, right? But the mission of Hoja Verde is to serve our clients and to think about our people, because we have this idea of sustainability, environmental responsibility, always going around. It's not like we are looking for the certifications so we can do something. It's more like a belief that goes from the head down to all the people that work in the farm, and then the things just lock around. So we have this community of people that love to work in the farm. We do a lot of things for them, like in education matters, or we help them with their children's, or there are a lot of processes and projects that we do joined with the corporation that we have over there. And since 1997, Hoja Verde was established in Cayambe, in the northern part of Ecuador. And then we started with the FLP certification.
Mm.
It's the first stages of the fair trade program that we have right now. Then it migrated to Max Havelaar, and then it became the fair trade program. We have been fair trade certificate, I believe, like since we started, and that's the reason why we have this mindset of doing things on the right way. And since that has happened, our clients have been faithful to us, not only because of the quality and the standards that we manage, but also because of the way of thinking that we have on the production way of thinking that we give to them on the product, right?
And when it comes to, and sustainability is super important. I know there's some customers watching now that it's driving home for them. Another thing, when it comes to the overview of your business, you grow mainly roses, correct?
Correct. We have
Where are
roses.
you located and how many hectares, etc.?
Okay, we have four farms, as I
Okay.
told you, in the northern part of Ecuador.
Mhm.
We grow mainly roses. We have 52 hectares in between the roses and a little bit of spray roses. We're doing a little bit of eucalyptus right now, and those are the main products that we are producing right now.
Okay. And it's how many varieties of roses do you have?
Oh my God, it's almost like 160 already, so it's a little hard to keep up. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I've been talking to some farms. Oh, we have 10. You guys have 160. So, and how many hectares do you have?
52 hectares in production. Yeah.
52 hectares in production.
Yeah,
Fantastic.
we have four farms. So mainly most of them are like really close, like
Okay.
5-10 minute drive from each other, and then we have one that is really new, that is a little bit higher in altitude, which is called Del Carmen, and
Okay. Yes.
that one is the newest one. We have 6 hectares in production over there. That's where we have the spray roses, actually.
And again, you may have said this, but how many years has Hoja Verde been in business?
Right now, since 97, it's already 27 years.
27 years. Good
Yeah,
number, but 27
27
years.
years.
That's awesome. And it's always been roses.
It's always been roses. Yeah, we had a little bit of a production of milk and cows and so, but it has been diminished in between with the growing of the roses and so. But yeah, mostly
So
roses.
yeah, but it's called Hoja Verde. It's like called Leche Verde.
Leche
So,
verde.
dude.
Yeah, we
So
used to have we were partners in a company of chocolate. Remember that, right?
yeah,
Coffee and
okay.
chocolate. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's in
yeah,
the
yeah.
same zone and so. But we sold it a couple of years ago, and right now we're mainly doing roses and spray roses.
It's funny. Maybe our audience might not know this, that some rose growers do chocolate. It's really interesting that they also do chocolate. I've ran into a couple rose growing companies that do also chocolate and a little bit of coffee, because some of the best chocolate in the world comes from Ecuador, right?
Yeah, actually, it does. Yeah, it's really
Yeah,
good.
it's some of the
Next
best
time I
chocolate
see
in
you,
the
I'll
world.
bring you a little bit for you.
Please, dark chocolate, dark chocolate. So here's to our second question. What sets Hoja Verde apart from other farms, especially in terms of sustainability and quality? And I think we just answered that, but do you have two or three main points that you kind of want to tag on to?
Yeah, I think that the focus is something that we want to maintain. So when you talk about what we said, what how we are set apart from other farms, I think that the focus that we are trying to make sense is like do what we are good for, like
Mhm.
producing roses, not expanding to other things. Also taking care of the people, the product, the service, the workers, because it's joined together, right? So when we
Right.
serve our people good, then we have people that want to work fast, that want to work good, and in return they gave us their time, and the product goes a little bit better when we have it over there. So it's like kind of a commitment
Hmm.
that as workers we do with the farm, but the farm is always responding to us in terms of social responsibility, taking care of the children, and so the focus, I think, it will be the thing that set us apart from from other farms. In
Your
quality,
commitment to and your
yeah,
commitment to sustainability. Yeah. And then
yeah.
in quality.
In quality, I believe there are no secrets. Everybody knows how to do the best roses. Sometimes it's a little bit more on the details, and sacrificing some of the production that you have instead of making it to the export product.
Okay.
And I believe like the standards that we have a little bit higher compared to other ones, but also the costs that we have a little bit higher compared to others. So the quality is, yeah, related on a matter that all the things that you do, they have
Yeah.
a little bit of a higher cost, but the quality is going to be higher as well.
And I can attest to that. Our mutual customers and people that we've partnered together with have said very good things about your product. So that's why we continue to enjoy working with you guys. So
Yeah, thank you very much for that. Yeah, we have made a name.
yeah, certainly.
27 years doing this.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have made a name.
You say, oh, already, and they know, and one of those toys is very respected. So,
Yeah, of course.
um, could you tell us about any new varieties that already has recently introduced? Any cool stuff you want to show off?
Yeah, well, we are part of a group of most of the exclusivities that we grow over here in Ecuador.
Okay.
So on that matter, we have Westminster Abbey, we have Coldplay, we have Toffee, we have Veggie, and some of the new things that we have are Tropical Versilia, Caramel Macchiato. We are doing a little bit of sprays on a garden size, and I believe those ones are most of the new ones that we're going through. We are also
Fantastic.
expanding on some of the classic ones.
Okay.
I believe the market's like having a little bit more demand on those. But yeah, most of the varieties.
Oh, he's bubbling a little bit. You're a little frozen there, my friend. Hernan? Oh, sorry, guys.
Okay,
We're live, so it happens. You froze for a minute there, Hernan.
sorry, I don't know what happened. I
Yeah,
have.
it must be your internet connection. And there's been some issues in Ecuador, so sorry about that. So tell me about the veggie. Some people might know it, some people might not. How has that been trending lately? How did it do for Mother's Day? Hernan, can you hear me? Hernan, can you hear me?
I I don't know if it's my connection or yours, but
Can you hear
sorry
me?
about that. Yeah, I can hear you.
Perfect, perfect. I checked my internet earlier, so we're good. I have to double check it.
You know, no, I'm checking it right now. So okay, let's go.
All right, cool. Tell me about the veggie. I know that veggie's been kind of not new, but newish. How did it do for Mother's Day?
Actually, I don't believe it's a product for Mother's Day. I think it's gonna be
Cool.
something for the wedding season, and
Okay.
also the kind of a speciality that we're going to have for the wedding season.
Okay.
Uh, I mean, you've seen it. It's not like a rose form or shape, so
No,
it is
no.
going to be a
Interesting.
focal on the arrangements or so. So I think that the season that's coming is going to be the one.
For more weddings, right?
Yeah, for more weddings, events, arrangements or so. Yeah.
So, what was your best? If you could share, whatever you can share, what have been your best sellers for Mother's Day? What was the colors? What did you see that really picked up?
Actually, I can tell you that this Mother's Day was a little bit different from the other ones.
Okay.
There was a little bit of demand on the red color, which is kind of odd for the market. Yeah. The pink is always the best seller, right? And then we have on that ranges we have Pink Mondial or I don't know, Full Monty or on that kind of ranges, right? But the
Okay.
red is, yeah, for this year I believe the thing that changed the market was the demand on red
Demand
color.
on red colors. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Huh? And what, in bouquets, consumer bunches, or just
No,
straight
actually, it
bunches?
wasn't on the mixture of so. I don't know if like there's a trend changing or something going on in that matter, but we had a little bit of demand on the red roses, and it was
You
good because the peak of Valentine's Day came out like exactly on time on Mother's Day, so it was good for us.
Yeah, maybe they're just getting used to the gift of in Valentine's Day reds and just getting used to that. That's
Yeah,
awesome. That's good.
maybe.
That's great information to know. So reds were popular. So yeah, I want to make that a part of the reel. That's awesome. So let's ask you another question here. How's Hoja Verde ensure freshness and longevity of its flowers during transportation and distribution? What's your post harvest? How does that work out?
Well, we usually have like regular post harvest. We use
Okay.
trees. We call them trees. So whenever we cut the flowers, we hydrate them. There's no secret in that. We use chrysal and through all the process, right? Then we get them to a pre-cooling system, and it goes to the process right away. We have the trees, as I told you, so it let us classificate the roses on terms of cutting stage, of length, head size, and color of the buds. So the thing is that when we get to the point that we're having a bunch, we want the customer to experience like opening a chocolate bar, right?
Okay.
Whenever you open a chocolate bar, it's no different. It's the taste, the shape, the size,
Consistency.
color. It's like exactly the same every time.
Yep.
So that's what we want to share with the customer. Whenever he gets a bunch of Hoja Verde, he will get the same cutting stage, the same levels, the head size. It's going to be the same. The thickness of the stem is going to be the same. So that's mainly our focus in the post harvest. That client gets the product as we want to get them over there.
Yeah, and consistency, uniformity is so important in our industry. That is so important because that's what the customer always wants to feel confident that they're going to receive the same thing every time and they know what to expect.
Of course, consistency is the main challenge for us. But I can tell you that we have a very good team in the harvest.
Mhm.
They're taking good care of the plants, and then the joint that we have with the culture of working between harvest, post harvest, and sales, it's been so good on over the years that the quality of the product is reflecting that. So fertilization, it's always been taken care of, right? It's very important. The cutting stage, we evaluate each one of the varieties, so whenever we cut it, it's on the perfect cut stage that will develop a better base life for that variety on
Okay.
time. So it is a time demanding work, as you can tell, because we have 160 something varieties, right?
Yeah.
So we have to identify which is the cut stage for each one of them, so they can develop better on when the end client is going to have it. And
So
then maintaining the chain of cool, it's also a necessity for us. So we are constantly sending thermometers so we can track around the temperatures and when it travels over there.
so you have obviously a background, as you said, in agronomy. What is the process of, and just for the audience, what is the process of choosing that right variety? How are you testing it? Are you sending it to people as well? What is your process of making sure that that's the variety you want to spend
Okay.
hundreds of thousands of dollars to
Yeah,
invest in
of
to grow
course.
later?
Of course. Well, first of all, what do we do is we go visit the breeders, right?
Yes.
Then we see some of the interesting things, the new coats that they have. Um, First thing I would say, we evaluate base life, of course. Then, if there's something like very interesting in the field, then we ask for I don't know, a bunch so we can evaluate it over there at the farm with the base life and testing and so. And then we send it to a couple of clients that we have in the United States and Russia
Okay.
and also in Europe, and they gave us a great feedback. I can tell you that it's like very fast, and they gave us like every detail on the variety. If it opened fast,
Nice.
if it travels good, if I don't know, if the base life is good, if it blooms fully, or if the color is maintained over the time that it's blooming. So uh, with that feedback, we get back, and you can always go wrong, right? Because we have like 6% of renewal every year, and
Mhm.
most of the varieties work, but also there are a lot of varieties that don't work, and that's a cost that the farm assume, so we
Yeah.
can serve the customer, because it's on the novelties that we should showcase the product to the customers, that we want to stay in the market, that we want to be pioneers in the industry, so we can showcase the new things that we have. But also is a cost that we are making, like investing, so
Investment.
we
Yeah.
will have that kind of catalog and we can showcase it to the people.
Yeah, it's a huge investment. I
Yeah,
don't
of
think
course.
that many of some of our sectors understand how huge of an investment it is to try a product to see if it will work. It's amazing.
Yeah, of course.
It's amazing. So I know you shared a little bit about the reds, which was really cool. But can you share any insights into trends into the floral industry and how Hoja Verde is adapting? So any past experience or like veggie, right? You were adapting with introducing veggie, but any other stories there of how you adapt to and understand the insights of trends in our floral industry?
Yeah, of course. I believe like knowing a little bit of all the markets that we serve help us to do something more for our clients whenever we have the chance to, right? So let's think about the florist. That is a niche of market that usually gets the garden type roses, and they do all the exclusivities and the new things, right?
Yeah.
So let's say that we do some kind of bouquets for them, like specialty ones, so they could do a very fast seller on the holidays. You know that they're very busy on the holidays, making all the arrangements, and so it's kind of a quick sell for them. Also, trying to mix and match the colors of the varieties that we have, so we could call them like duets or
Okay. Yeah.
triets.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Triettes.
we
So
showcase
triettes
it.
are three. All right.
Yeah, of course. And we kind of get the colors that go together in the
Okay.
season. Like, let's say like a hot pink and a pink in Mother's
Yeah.
Day, right?
Got it.
And it usually gives a very good impression to the end customer. So we have like a lot of orders in that. So it's a challenge, I can tell you, because we have to know what the client wants and go with the trends
Yeah.
sometimes. And also there are a lot of markets that want to stay like stable, and they're very classical in the selection of the varieties. And so we also have a couple of varieties that have, I don't know, like 20 years in harvest or something like that, because customers don't want to let them go. So it's something that we also do. Mainly that I can say about that, and also investing in the new exclusivities, and so it's a challenge as well, as you will know. Like veggies, a niche variety.
Very.
It goes
Yes.
for the people that know a little bit more about that, and they're willing to pay a little bit extra for those kind of varieties, because productivity and growth of the variety is not like easier than the other ones that we have, right?
Yeah. So you're just having it to be available for the people that understand it and want it. So it's and like you said, it's always consistency. It's always having it too is
Yeah,
very important as well.
yeah.
So how does Hoja Verde work again? And I think you've explained it, but how do you work with wholesalers and distributors to bring its flowers to the market, and what kind of support do you offer them?
Well, actually, you have like different chains of, let's say, logistics, right? Most of the clients that we have, they are served like FOB Quito. So they have
Okay.
their own logistics setup. They pick up the flowers over here at the airport. They ship it whatever they want to, right? Also, we have a consolidation to the United States, mainly to Los Angeles or Miami or New York.
Okay.
So we can deliver the product CIF. With some of our customers, we actually do FedEx, and we ship them directly as well. Whenever there's a, I don't know, a delay, or they want the flowers right away, there's something that we can do, because we have a project with FedEx. And on the Netherlands, we also have a warehouse over there that ships the product twice a week, so we can sell it CIF over there.
Okay.
So mainly the logistics are served, but most of the clients, they already have the logistics solved as well. So we're offering options, and they, if they want to pick some of the ones that we have, it's cool, and they can use it without any problems.
And I think another thing you're doing is also sending them samples like new varieties as well. So you're partnering and supporting them because you're allowing them to help you in the decision making to offer them varieties that they like. Correct?
Yeah,
Because
correct, of course.
communication is very important in support.
It's kind of a partnership, I will tell.
It certainly is.
It goes beyond like a client supplier relationship. It goes like way to a more friendly relationship. We have customers of I don't know, 20 years, 17 years, that
Yeah.
have been faithful for us like through all the years. And it's very important for us to maintain that kind of relationship, so they will know, like, we want to be transparent with them. Whenever we have a situation or so, we communicate it and then they help us with those kind of things. They give us the feedback. They know the varieties that are on the market, and they tell us, look, I have seen this variety and maybe it's something interesting to search.
Mhm.
And there are some varieties that are not fit for us. I don't know, because of the altitude that we are managing at the farm, of the productivity that we are evaluating or so, but some of them we do work with, and then the clients are served with the varieties when they get the information to us.
Yeah, it's very important to have communication with your customers and to ask and to believe in them as
Yeah,
well.
yeah,
So
of course.
my yeah, because I've seen that happen as well. Oh, they don't know what they're talking. Like, no, they listen to what they might have to say because it might be very important. Because if you see a trend, then follow that trend, and you might find a solution and save a lot of money. So are there any upcoming initiatives or projects that Hoja Verde is pretty excited about as of late?
Yeah, actually, we're doing an investment on some technology of research for microorganisms, so we can
Wow. Okay.
diminish the use of pesticides on the harvest. So we
Congratulations.
have a laboratory
Okay.
that currently is producing some of the
Okay.
bacillus types, so we can inoculate in the harvest, and the rates of applying the pesticides, the chemicals, it's going to be lower in time, because we're trying to establish communities on the harvest. So thinking about the people, we don't want them to be exposed for the chemicals all the year round, let's say. So we are
Okay.
in a rotation with that, and we're growing on that project as well. And it's been like, we have a center of distribution in Hoja Verde, and then from Hoja Verde we deliver to the other farms, to the other 3 farms, so we can apply each week, once or twice a week, this kind of bacillus, and they establish like a community in the field, let's say. So they
Wow.
are growing a little bit more, and they take care of some of the fungus and bacteria, and so that we have in the field. So we think that in a way, in time, it's going to be easier to control them, and
Hmm.
with pesticides that are not as damaging in rates of color, and from the ones that everybody's using right away, because we have to take care of the people and also for the world, right?
Yeah, of
It's
course.
that we're thinking in a long-term relationship.
Well, important. And when are you? How long has that been process? How long has that process been, and when is it going to be ready to go?
No, it's actually going on right now. We have been
Okay.
studying it for 1 year already, and it's been working in the field for about 8 months or so.
Oh, fantastic! Congratulations.
Thank you for that.
That's a process of sustainability as well. So congratulations. So, what advice would you give flower wholesalers and growers who are looking to expand their offerings with new varieties, especially wholesalers or customers? Just try it. Ask us what advice would you give them?
Okay, I would say, like, try something new.
Okay.
It's everybody, the industry, right? The brick and
Yeah.
mortar has been like forever, and the owners, they know the variety that they want. They know that their customers want those varieties. There are some things in the market that you can see, they're amazing and develop. They're amazing. The productivity, the colors, the head size, the variety of things that you have in the market is like way, way higher than the one that we have like 10 years ago. So I would encourage them to always try something new and
Let me ask you
evaluate.
real quick. Sorry, before you jump to that, why? Why always try something new? Because there's some reasons why, not because it's just something new, but what other reasons you would tell them to try something new?
Keep in mind that the thing in the harvest is like they're always trying to do something better, right? That
Okay.
produces a little bit more, that's a longer stems, that the buds are, and then they develop a little bit more in base life.
Yeah.
So it's a service for them. Whenever we have a variety that's, I don't know, resistant to some of the plagues that we have here,
Mhm.
it's going to be more production available for the people that is wanting them. And in the range of colors that we have, I believe that there are some new things that you can try that are a little bit better in sort, like in
Yes.
assortment, than the ones that you have. So you have something for everybody. Like we're doing a little bit of tinted roses, I would say, right?
Uh-huh.
and that is not for everybody. Like the target of market that we have for that kind of product, it's more of the young people. They like the brighter colors, the mixture of them, the blue roses, and it's not for everybody, but it's picking up, and the market on that is like very high right now. So I mean, maybe the regular ones, the classic wholesalers, they don't like it, but it's going to be a good seller as well. So it's going to be profitable. Maybe they can try it as well.
And as you're saying, it also gives them different options because especially varieties, if you're just doing one yellow and you can't find that yellow, try a couple others is to understand if you what other options do you have to replace that one yellow that you're always
Yeah.
buying as
Yeah.
well.
And almost all of the time, that yellow that everybody asked for is like short, or it doesn't produce too much. So it's challenging for the farm to
Yeah.
have that kind of varieties.
It's,
Yeah.
it's being open minded. It's like having a different menu. It's going to a buffet versus just seeing a one menu.
Exactly.
Have your mind open. And I know this trend has been happening for many years. I think it's starting to pick up even more and more and more as people write about it and florists do it. That it's not selling by variety; it's selling by color. So some wholesalers have that capacity of selling more by color, and florists are tending to sell more by color than variety. And that
Yeah.
just opens the possibilities to fill that order a little faster from your farm. Correct?
Yeah. Yeah, it is like that. I agree with you on that side. I was remembering something that you asked me like previous is also we are going live with the Comet.
Okay, cool. So that's a cool. There we go. That question: initiatives or projects. So you are going live with Comet. Are you
Yeah, we're
doing?
going live with Comet. We're going to be establishing the initiative on the 20th of this
Okay.
month. I'm sorry, May
Oh,
20th. We're
nice.
going to start the implementation of the product. I believe it's going to take like a couple of months to go
Mhm.
live, and so. But every customer that we have right now will be watching the availabilities and things that we have live in Comet in a couple months.
Will it be K to K, or you
Yeah,
also be doing K to K as well? Okay.
we're going to be doing K to K. Yeah.
Do you have an inventory in Miami, or it's
No,
all Quito?
no,
Okay.
we've never done it. We believe like we have to ship fresh product to all of the customers, even though it takes a little bit more time, and the risks are a little bit higher when you have an inventory over there.
Great. And then final question, and I have another final question. But finally, how can wholesalers get in touch with Hoja Verde to learn more to start working with you?
Okay, great. Well, you have my email. My email, you can show it over there. It's
Yeah,
Hernan.
I'm gonna put the website first.
Yeah, that's the website. You can
Hojaverde.com.ec.
Yeah, you
I'm
can
gonna
check out all the varieties over there. We have a contact us. You can download the catalog of varieties that we have. Also on fresh, preserved, and tinted roses as well.
yes, yeah, they do preserved as well.
Yeah,
That's really cool. And then you also have Hoja Verde Roses at Hoja Verde
yeah,
Roses for
that's our
Instagram.
Instagram. So you can contact to see a little bit of the products that we carry out there. Some of the things that we are doing with the people as well, sustainability and social responsibility with the people. We're showcasing histories and other stuff over there at the social networks.
So make sure to follow. And then
Yeah,
we also have Hernan at hojaverde.com.ec. So if you want to reach directly to the sales manager, please reach out to Hernan at hojaverde.com.ec. Right? Hernan?
yeah, great. That's it.
I'm, I'm pitching it for you. There you go. Hernan, so at the end of the show, I've been doing it for a couple of years. I do these rapid fire questions. So they're just fun. Don't get nervous. I know you weren't
Okay,
expecting
I
them,
won't.
but they're just fun. So what's your favorite band?
My favorite,
Band.
you too.
You two, nice one, man. Dog, cat, or fishbowl?
Dog.
Dog, all right.
Yeah,
Dog,
he's going around like over here in the house. His name is
no,
Samuel.
no doubt at all, huh?
No,
All right. Surfboard, um, jet ski, or motorcycle?
jet ski.
There you go. Nice. Enjoy a good jet ski. Sushi, pizza, or steak.
Steak, all the
Right?
way.
like a good Ecuadorian, right? So
Right.
those are just fun questions that I just think off the top of my head. And if you were to do your whole career all over again, but couldn't repeat what you do now, what would be your dream career?
My dream career.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe an architect. I like to draw a lot,
All right.
and to design some things, houses or something like that. Maybe an architect will be my second option.
That's a cool career, man. That's a nice career, man. You never know, right? You can pick it up
Yeah.
as a hobby.
Yeah, you never know.
So, Hernan, thank you for your time. Any final words?
No. Just please reach out. Any questions that you have, let me know, or make sure that everything is going to be answered on time. And we're more than happy to share anything that we know with all of our clients and friends over there. A big shout out to the SAF Next Gen people. I believe the convention is going on, so I love them.
That's awesome. So, will you be at Flori Expo?
No, we're not going to be at Floral Expo this year.
Okay, but you'll be at Expo Flores.
Yeah,
You'll be
We're
there.
going to have a stand over there. Yeah.
All right, fantastic. We'll see you there. We're going to be there. We'll talk. I might want to visit the farm. So,
Great. Good.
and also to mention to our audience that Hoja Verde is one of our partner vendors. So if you want to call us and find out more about them, please do. And we can connect you directly to them and share some more information about them. We vetted their product, great product, and excellent customer service as well. So they respond very quickly and take care of our customers. So we truly appreciate them. So if you want any more information, please reach out. If you're a wholesaler, grower, or distributor, or florist, just reach out. Maybe, I don't know if that's what you do, but just reach out, and we'll tell you more about even just their product, so you can learn more about their product and be able to ask for it by name. So, Hernan, thank you so much for your time. Appreciate you, and please, whatever you need, reach out to us. And thank you again for your time.
Thank you very much for the invitation. Take care, Sahid.
Take care, man. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye.
So obviously, I'm always excited to talk to people in the floral community, especially to our preferred vendors and our partner vendors. So thank you to Hernan and Hoja Verde for making time during Mother's Day. I get how busy they can be, so we really appreciate it. Just to do a couple updates on shows, we're having a show May 11th, 1 p.m. Tune in to learn more about Flori Expo. We're having their marketing team. We've actually partnered with Flori Expo, which is happening in June, I believe June 4th or so. So we're super excited. We've been doing some marketing. We will be there doing some interviews as well, and then sharing that with everybody. And we have super cool. We have code. So free Flori Expo registration code Bloom2 gives you free registration, and code New Bloom gives you 25% off on their florist boot camp. So if you're in the area or you're close to Florida and want to come in for 2 days, get some sunny Florida in Fort Lauderdale, then just use Bloom2, and it could allow you to enter in registration and use New Bloom as a code as well, which allows you 25% off for their florist boot camp. And here's the website, floriexpo.com. Very simple. All you do is go to floriexpo.com, click on registration, fill it out, put the code, you're done. And then they'll reach out to you. You have to be more of a florist or a wholesaler buyer or a supermarket buyer to be able to attend. But please do take advantage of this code that we've partnered with Flori Expo to bring to our people. And then we have also May 14th, as we said, and then May 21st, we're having a team building in floristry with Pollen Talent and Chrysal. So we're doing a show takeover. Pollen Talent is a recruiting agency in the floral industry, and they will be interviewing Scott Blumenthal, the new president of Chrysal, and talking about team building strategies. So do tune in to learn more about that. I know that we all look for ways to build our team, to strengthen our team, and as well, sometimes companies need help in recruiting. So this might be a good time for you all to check out a new company by the name of Pollen Talent. So again, we want to thank everybody that attended. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for taking away from your holiday, getting ready for Valentine's Day and all. So we really appreciate it. And thank you to already our client for being on the show today. So see you next time. See you next week, I think, right? Next week in 7 days. See you then. Take care.
The Bloom Show. Innovate